Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your speed read. I know they're few far in between, but I'm trying to get back on track. So your overall energy is, it's almost, I'm getting the feeling like you just don't want to compromise anymore. It's like you just don't want to work this out, you don't want to compromise. Uh, it's like you're sort of listening to your intuitive feelings, and you feel like you're always on the defense, or you're on the defense, or someone else has got intuitive feelings that they're sort of listening to, or someone else can be opening up their intuitive feelings. But I just feel either you're not sort of listening to your intuitive feelings because you're on the defense with them, and someone else is coming through with intuitive feelings. Look, there can be progress out of this, there can be success out of this, but I'm also getting someone's spending too much time on their own. There's addictions here, so whether it's addiction of spending too much time on your own, too much drugs, alcohol, whatever, I just feel like there's but this can be overcome. But for this to be overcome, you too have to listen to your intuitive feelings as well. I'm getting there was some really harsh brush news that came in, which has caused you the sleepless nights. So maybe this is the where you're not sleeping at night, and maybe you are taking medication, drugs, alcohol, whatever, just to get to sleep at night. But whatever it is, it's like this information came in really quick, and it came in pretty harsh to you. It sort of left you um, like sort of wanting to step away from the situation, but it's like you just don't even know where to go to from here. I just get there's so many situations around you. It's not even like a once over. It's like you're sort of getting hit from all angles, and as you sort of step out of this energy, or try to step out of this energy, the more closed off you are, the more you sort of keep to yourself. There's a lot that you're keeping to yourself because of fear of being judged, or you have been judged. Maybe you feel you've been judged unfairly, or you don't want to be judged unfairly, hence you keep a lot to yourself and stepping out. But I this is where too I feel you need to sort of listen to your intuitive feelings, because it's almost like you're trying to you're trying to manifest something here, and you're trying to keep on top of everything, but it's the way that you're doing it. It's like you're actually coming off very defensive when you're trying to manifest what it is that you're wanting here. And again, it's like maybe things, moves or plans and things that have worked in the past, maybe you have to change them up a bit now. Maybe you have to look at things differently now. I feel like because the success that you are getting, or the recognition that you are getting, isn't progressing, it isn't going anywhere. So it's almost like the success or the recognition that you're getting is all coming from the wrong people, coming from the wrong person. It's nothing that you want to invest in. It's nothing that you really want to move forward with. If we look at the outside influence here, I get there was there was things that were held back. There was maybe a manipulation in the truth. There were things that wasn't said clearly. There were probably things that were unsaid, but that have come out. And I'm just getting like sort of a bit of lies and manipulation around this, which has hurt someone really bad. It could be, and I don't want to bring it up, but I'm saying, putting it out there, and it's not for everyone. It could be a third party, but you would know if it is. So if it is, go with it. If it's not, then just stick to that someone is really, really hurt about this, the outside influence, or the outside influence is actually hurt about this third party. Therefore, because I'm also getting infidelity here, but it mightn't be infidelity, it might just be a total lack of passion now. But this person's finding it really hard to transform. They're finding it really hard to sort of let go even though they're not feeling the same about the situation anymore, they're still finding it extremely hard to sort of let go and transform and to move on from the situation. But there is a lot of hurt here for the outside influence. Okay, so if we sort of look at where this is all heading, it's like, man, you have a huge decision to make, and it's massive. This decision is like, again, I don't feel like you're listening to your intuition here. You're trying to make a head over heart decision. And this is one where really your guides are actually asking you to listen to your intuition. Because again, this is hard. This is a divine decision. This is one that will influence, say, I'm getting maybe the next 17 years of your life. So it's like you can't be so pragmatic about it. I'm getting, it's like you can't be so staunch about it. It's like your defenses are up. It's like, no, it has to be my way. But then saying that too, where you haven't made this clear decision, it hasn't brought you happiness, or the decision where you've had to try to hold on to something, it just hasn't brought you happiness. And because it hasn't brought you happiness, it's taken up a lot of your time, it's taken up a lot of your energy, and also I get it's taken up a lot of your money too, because the emotional background of it, the emotional upheaval that is going on in the background is interfering with your money. But there's really no one else to blame but yourself. I'm sorry, I'm just getting that. It's almost like you're dancing with fire here, you're playing with fire, but intuitively here, you know you can't do that. It's almost like intuitively maybe you've been caught out, and maybe it was about time you had to be caught out for whatever reason, because it's like you can't balance secrets. You can't balance. um, I just get duality here, sorry. It's like I'm getting, you've got like the dark side on one side, and then you've got like the light side on the other side. So it's like trying to balance that duality here. I'm really getting though that now you're sort of looking at the situation, or I feel that it's like you sort of feel like you know your worth, and so or you have to approach someone who does know their worth, all right? And it's like you have to make amends here. I really believe this is what you need to do. You need to make an amends here. You need to bring clarity to the situation. You need to balance the situation out. The truth needs to be told now. It's like the truth is sort of already unfolded, but it needs to actually come out with clarity now and come out in all balance here. This is to avoid something that I feel like you're going to regret if you don't. It's like it will be sort of like avoiding a huge tower moment. This is something that emotionally it will play on your mind forevermore if you don't. So it's like now's the opportunity to do it. It's like don't juggle the situation, don't play around with the situation. Again, I'm getting duality here. It's like night and day, maybe secrets, truth, whatever. But deceit, truth, whatever. I'm just getting though where the situation has hurt someone, or there has been a lot of dishonesty or whatever, and you know about it, and I feel like they know about it. It's to, yeah, it has to come, it has to be balanced out. It's like, yeah, someone has to step up here. They actually have to tell the truth, because if you don't, again, I'm just getting, it's going to be one of those long life emotional regrets that you will regret for a long time. Okay, Sagittarius.